What's going on, guys? Messi here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to a daily dose of transfer gossip. And today is going to be Thursday the 16th of January. We have a lot of confirmed deals to go through and the rumours. So just before we get started, if you could do our good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new, and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. My previous episode will be down below in the description box, and current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time will be a new transfer update. And finally, in the comment section below, what would be the dream transfer for the club you support? Right, let's jump into confirmed deals, and as I mentioned before, we have got a lot to get through. So first up, Greek centre-back Mavropanos has joined Nuremberg from Arsenal as a loan until the end of the current campaign. West Ham have re-signed goalkeeper Darren Randolph, and that's from Middlesbrough in the Championship. The reported fee is undisclosed, but is set to be around £4 million. It's a 3.5-year contract for them, and it means they now have like 4 first-team goalkeepers. Another goalkeeper on the move is Vermeer. He joined LAFC in the MLS from Eredivisie outfit Feyenoord, and it's an undisclosed fee, but it might also be a free transfer. Alaves have signed Real Betis midfielder Victor Camarasa on loan for the rest of the season. That's after his Crystal Palace loan spell was terminated. FC Utrecht have signed Dutch goalkeeper Jeroen Zoet, and that's from PSV on loan until the end of the season. Real Betis have signed midfielder Guido Rodriguez from Mexican side at Club America. The reported fee is $10 million and it's on a contract until 2024. Former Liverpool forward Fabio Borini has made the switch to Hellas Verona as from AC Milan. He's on a 6.5-year contract, so a very lengthy one there, and it's an undisclosed fee, though it is thought to be a very low one, if not a free transfer overall. Watford made a new signing, and that is Pussetto from Udinese, a €8 million fee or £7.2 million, and he has signed a 4.5-year deal. Wolfsburg have brought in a centre-back, Marian Pongracic. I probably said that wrong, so I do apologise. That's from Red Bull Salzburg for €10 million, and the defender has signed a 4.5-year contract. A massive transfer in regards to FIFA Ultimate Team for Road to the Final owners is Jedson Fernandez. His move to Tottenham now is all official from Benfica. It's an 18-month loan deal with the option to buy. That option to buy is around €50 million or converted to £42.76 million. And for his Road to the Final card, which did cost about 10k, it was kind of like a bit of a roller coaster for that one, because we all done it initially, you think is like, you know what, it's really cheap, it's a decent card, but he was linked to move to Manchester United, then Chelsea, and then looked very likely to go to West Ham, and if he made the move to the London club, he wouldn't have got any more upgrades. But now he's gone to Spurs. Like I mentioned, if Spurs win one game against Leipzig, well, that's the first leg or second leg, actually no, they might have to go through. It's either they have to go through or win the first match. Either way, if they do one of those things, his Road to the Final card will change to Tottenham and to a Champions League version. And it's one of those types of cards which, if it gets one more boost, it'll be a very nice card to have. And it's a really nice link as well to Bernardo Silva, who has an extremely good player moments right now on FIFA Ultimate Team. And next up, Schalke are expected to announce the signing of Jean-Claire Todibo from Barca, and it'll be an 18-month loan deal. It will include an option to buy according to Sport Build, as that was the part that was really holding up any potential deal going through. And Sky Germany do confirm the report, but also states that Barca will have a buyback clause in the contract, which can be activated in 2022. So right now for me on Wednesday at about 2 PM, this hasn't been announced by Schalke as of right now, but very soon, probably at some point today on Thursday, it will be a done deal, all done and dusted. And then we have a very short one from L'Equipe saying that Napoli have approached West Ham about left-back Artem Masuaku. And it could be because, Gulam, he's been linked to a move away to other clubs, and Masuaku could come in and replace him in the squad. It doesn't mention any type of fee, just mentions they've approached West Ham about his availability. Another short one this time from the Mirror is that Manchester United is set to sign Napoli's Kalidou Koulibaly, but he won't join up with the squad until the summer transfer window. It doesn't mention how much they'd pay, but it seems like a bit of a lazy story, you could say. He's a player which would cost upwards of like £80 million, a world record for a centre-back. And there's actually no proof behind it, just saying they're interested or set to sign him. I mean, any team could sign him right now. I do, however, think he will be leaving the Serie A club in the summer, but where he goes, he's got a lot of options on the table, and it makes sense why he's one of the best centre-backs in world football. And now moving on, MLSsoccer.com are saying that Manchester United midfielder Nemanja Matic is unlikely to make a move to Chicago Fire. The 31-year-old had been linked to a move away from Old Trafford in January. That's because his playing time at the club has decreased massively under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. But for United, it doesn't really make too much sense to sell any midfielders as of right now because their injury problems. I've mentioned it loads before in previous episodes that Pogba, we don't really know when he's going to be back, and McTominay, he's got an injury on top of that. And now moving on, a Portuguese journalist called Gonçalo Lopes, he has said that Jorge Mendes is currently brokering a deal between Tottenham and Porto for striker Zé Luiz. It'll be a loan move until June 2020, and it was agreed on Tuesday, so 2 days ago. Tottenham are in the market for a new striker due to the fact that Harry Kane is out until April, and they've already replaced Sissoko, who's injured for 3 months, I believe, by signing Gedson Fernandes. This next story is from Fabrizio Romano, and he said that AS Roma asked Liverpool about the possibility of signing Xherdan Shaqiri on Monday. The Italian giants are looking urgently to bring a replacement in for the injured Zaniolo, who is now out for the rest of the season with an ACL injury. He's also set to miss Euro 2020 this summer with Italy, and in regards to the Shaqiri deal, Liverpool refused to loan him out, and there is no chance the deal will happen in January. And another outlet in Italy, Calciomercato, add that Milan are now considering a move for Shaqiri, that's as a replacement for Suso. But it looks like that Roma have moved on past Shaqiri very quickly because this next one is confirmed, and that's Matteo Politano going to Roma. He's been pictured and they tweeted it out that he's arrived in Rome for his medicals, and Leonardo Spinazzola is going the opposite direction from Roma to Inter Milan. Technically it's a swap deal, but realistically it goes down as Politano arriving for 25 million euros and Spinazzola the exact same fee. But Sky Italia do mention this deal could have a bit of an effect on the Ashley Young situation and his proposed move to the San Siro, but we'll have to wait and see how that one pans out. And next up, Manchester Evening News are saying Manchester City have no intentions of parting ways with John Stones this month. That's amid reports of Arsenal's interest. The rumours were saying that Arsenal wanted to bring him in on a loan deal until the end of the season because the player is looking for more first-team football in the build-up to Euro 2020. Another Arsenal rumour, short one from Football Insider, is that the new manager Mikel Arteta has identified Leicester City playmaker James Maddison as a top transfer target for the summer. He has been linked to Manchester United for a long time now, and Arsenal have definitely entered the race. Ojogo are saying Benfica are interested in signing Real Madrid forward Mariano Diaz on loan. The Portuguese club have already opened talks with Los Blancos, and an option to buy is set to be included in any possible deal. Diaz has yet to feature for Madrid in La Liga this season, and Benfica just sold, what's his name, is it De Thomas? He went to Espanyol for 20 million. Inter Milan met with the agent of Manchester United youngster Tahith Chong a couple days ago. That's ahead of a potential free transfer in the summer window. He has been offered to the Italian club and many other teams are interested. He was linked to Juventus a couple days ago, and that story is from Fabrizio Romano. Olivier Giroud is set to undergo a medical with Inter Milan this weekend. That's after Chelsea accepted a deal worth an initial 4.5 million euros plus add-ons for the striker. Some outlets are suggesting 6.5 million, but either way the transfer finally looks set to go ahead. Sport 1 say that Thomas Müller could be leaving Bayern Munich after 20 years with the club. Manchester United have raised a move for the 30-year-old in the summer transfer window, but it doesn't mention how much it would cost. And now another United target which could go ahead this window, we'll have to wait and see, according to the Daily Mail, is that Sporting are demanding around £64 million for Bruno Fernandes, but United's offer is only about £50 million plus 10 million add-ons. But Sky do add that they are still some way apart in their valuations of Bruno Fernandes. This transfer I think will go ahead. It could be a very late one this transfer window. That's despite places saying it was a done deal about 3 days ago now. Bayern Munich have expressed an interest in doing a deal for PSG defender Thomas Meunier, and his contract is set to expire in the summer, so Bayern could get him for a very small fee. That story is from Sport Bild. They have been into a lot of different right backs so far, such as João Cancelo, Semedo, Klosterman and Henrichs, and now Thomas Meunier. Real Madrid are interested in signing RB Leipzig forward Timo Werner, who has got 18 goals and 6 assists in 17 games in the German top flight this season. Sky Germany do say it's only a matter of time before Real Madrid contact Werner and they also make an offer. Sport Bild go on to say that Bayern have ruled themselves out of the race for Werner, so he will likely leave Germany, and Real Madrid, they're still the favourites right now. El Desmarque report that Real Madrid midfielder Isco has emerged as a top transfer target for Chelsea. The Blues want the Spaniard to play in front of N'Golo Kante, but they'll have to pay around £47 million to secure his services. Isco has been restricted to just 6 La Liga starts for Madrid throughout this current campaign and could look to move on for more first-team football. Marca report that Atletico Madrid will offer Thomas Lemar to Arsenal, that's in a swap deal for Alexandre Lacazette, and that's should they fail to land their top target Edinson Cavani from PSG, though he could still move on a free transfer in the summer window. Cavani does still have a pre-contract agreement set with Atletico, and for Lemar, he hasn't really impressed so far in the Spanish capital. He joined them for a massive fee of €72 million, and in exchange for Lacazette, it could work out. Because initially, a year and a half ago, Arsenal, they had a bid accepted apparently for Lemar. That was when he was playing for Monaco for about $90 million. Liverpool have jumped to the front of the queue and have a strong interest in signing Kai Havertz in the summer. The offer from the Reds for the Bayer Leverkusen man is apparently very serious and it could reach €125 million. That story is from Mundo Deportivo. And they finally add that Kai Havertz has become an absolute priority for Jurgen Klopp. Fabrizio Romano is saying that Christian Eriksen has agreed to join Inter Milan in January and official talks have started between the two clubs. He would like to move immediately and is ready to agree personal terms. But the Daily Mirror do add that PSG are ready to launch their own late bid to sign the Dane from Tottenham because right now Inter are offering about €10 million, Spurs want closer to 20, and PSG do consider 20 million an appropriate fee. And the final one then, a very short one from Sky Germany, is that Paul Pogba wants to leave Manchester United. Both Real Madrid and Juventus are in talks with Mino Raiola and he's looking for a new challenge. But that, guys, is going to be it for this video. So if you could do that good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new, and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yes, this episode will be down below in the description box, and current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time will be a new transfer update. So thank you for watching this video, I'll see you next time.